guys, catching with the chat, but we are getting into our fresh series, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Pylon, we have our Polish Terran player. We have the blue Terran representing ROC Esports. It is Spirit. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Protoss player, the red Protoss himself, the South Korean Protoss, representing among his two people. It is LunaSea. Okay. So we are going to be selling into Pylon, and again, if you're in the chat, it is Gamma time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat, as Spirit, he did just wrap up his previous TvT against Baby Marine, now up against LunaSea. Let's go. We didn't get a chance to catch up on the bracket, so I do apologize. I'm curious as to what happened in the previous round, though. Oh my god, Baby Marine, he's crazy. Let's go. He took down Spirit. Crazy, Bobby, crazy. So big win there for Baby Marine, taking down Spirit and taking down Jumi as well. Insane results out of our Italian Terran player, which means this series is that much more important for Spirit to have a chance to make it out of the group. We mentioned at the start of the broadcast how coming into this, Showtime and Spirit are favored to make it out of Group B, but maybe not anymore. Baby Marine coming out swinging here, causing upsets already, and we'll see if another can be caused. For now, Economic Opener, Rax Expand out of Spirit. Meanwhile, LunaSea going for his own Gate Expand or Gate Cyber Expand. So Standard Opener out of LunaSea, meanwhile Economic Start out of Spirit. And welcome one and all to Pylon. Pylon is a smaller map of the map pool. Shorter rushes by ground. Aggression is favored on this map. And even though I say that, Spirit, he isn't really much of an aggressive player. He's known for his greed, is known for his economy. We'll see if that changes here against LunaSea. We shall see, as we expect LunaSea to be the aggressor. But just catching up with the chat, I do apologize if I wasn't able to react or respond to chats in between these matches, just because we just went bam from one into the other. So, as we are going for a Stargate open on Pylon. Okay, bold move. Bold move out of LunaSea. Stargate openers are quite a rare sight. They're typically reserved for larger maps, or for some certain niche situations as well. Stargate openers are very, I would say, greedy. They get you into the mid game, they give you some map control, they shut down drop play, but what they struggle against are 2-based all-ins, and especially on Pylon, that's what we expect. But this might be a call, and a good call, to make against Spirits. If we don't expect Spirit to be hyper aggressive and overly aggressive, then we can get away with Stargate into Phoenixes. Oh, as we're going into not Phoenix, but an Oracle opener instead. Let's go. Let us go. I see some people were asking, there was a discussion going on about I guess attack upgrades in PvZ, and I think someone's asking about, as for now, Heli gets shut down, does scout the Oracle, Spirit's now aware, but some people were asking about attack upgrades or armor upgrades. The reasoning why you would go into attack upgrades when you go into a Blink Stalker heavy composition is because you already have a defensive mechanic to preserve your units and to keep your units alive. That is with Blink, so you don't necessarily need something. Oh, we're crazy. We're rush. Well, we've seen this before. Tempest Rush out of LunaSea, going into the Fleet Beacon, going into Fast Tempest. But ideally, you're already preserving your units with good enough control and micro with your blink control, for example. But you do go into armor upgrades if you're going into charge. The reason for that is because charge lots, they work a little bit differently. They're diving into your opponents, they're tanking shots, and you want them to be as sturdy and as bulky as possible to be able to close that distance to get on top of the roaches of your opponents, ideally, or the Ling Hydra of your opponent as well. So it's a little bit different there when it comes to what upgrades are important in what kind of scenario, what kind of situation. And I think other people would bring up, like, I mean, ideally you want to think further ahead, right? So when you get into +1 attack, you get into +2 as well. And ideally you want to scale your army better, going up into against hydras, against stalkers, against hydras, against lurkers, against roaches. Meanwhile, 2 base all in. Jesus. I assume Tempest. We're rushing into Carrier, but he's crazy. I don't want to take away from what the hell's happening on the screen right now. So, focusing on the game, Gateway Explosion. We're rushing into Glaive Adepts plus Carrier. Este LunaSea. He's a lunatic. He's LunaSea. He is. Let's go. I'm ready for it. So LunaSea is rushing into Mass Glaive Adept with Carrier support. The Liberator does slip into the main. Does not see too much, but does see the Carriers. So he's at least somewhat aware. And Spirit, he's like, hold up. What? What's going on? What's happening? What? Okay, let's go. Ay. So we're building up back at home, going into Mass Bio. I mean, Mass Marine is going to be ideal against this. So Widowmine drop into the bases, and the Widowmine shot goes off on single probe on the single worker. But the Widowmine drop does rescout. It does confirm that carriers are in fact on the way. And I feel like all that we really need here out of Spirit is Marine Widowmine, right? Just as many Widowmines, as many Marines as possible. We have a bunker here on the low ground. Could we get more? I mean, I don't think he's fully aware of just how much danger he's in, but ideally we would have another bunker as well. He's dropping. Now is not the time. The all-in is coming, man. Ay. He will come across the proxy though, so nice scout. Hidden Verna, but does find it. Find it. Does catch a pylon. Gets one, gets the other. Depowers the gateway. Denies it. He reinforces the oracle goes down. The everything goes down. And the army's still moving in. It's still moving in. Now there's no reinforcements. Brutal pickoffs. Backup pylon on the way. Meanwhile, we have to get the hell out of here. Spirit does boost away. Does boost away in time. And he's ready. He's ready for whatever the hell this is. Ay. How many Widowmines? 4. Now, if we can force friendly fire, then maybe. Oh, as we actually, speaking of friendly fire, it might just going off, connecting with some of the Marines. LunaSea does pull away. Still holding his own. Gateway's getting repowered. But true, if we can make the mines kill the Terran, then this can still work. He's got 3 carriers. Again, I'm still concerned about the lack of bunkers. Like, 2-3 bunkers here would be beautiful. First bunker goes down. Mine shots up. Going up. Decent connections. Tank goes down. Boys are being pulled. And boys are being pulled. Spirit, he's breaking out. Takes down the interceptors. But doesn't quite get on top of the army. Behind this, double drop across the map instead. And he's popping off. Yeah, he's popping off. Takes on almost the entire mineral line. 13 probe kills. Insane damage. LunaSea still pushing in. Oh, there's a ghost. Brutal EMP. Oh my god, the EMPs are insane. Yeah, mine shot goes off. No interceptors or barely any. And Spirit's done it. Spirit, he does it. He holds. He defends. He shuts down the army. There's what, 2 interceptors left. And yeah, there's no shot. Tries to recall, saves 1.5 carriers. It's a creative build, don't get me wrong, and there's a world where it would have worked for sure. Unfortunately, delayed reinforcements, delayed attack. Spirit, he shut down the first gateway. Ay. Shut down the first gateway. And from here, the longer it goes on, the better it is for Spirit. Spirit, he has mules, he has higher worker counts, he has better saturation. LunaSea is down to 2 carriers and he can't afford another. So only 2, or 1.5 really. Not like this. Oh! He goes up. And GG gets caught. With that, there's just nothing left to support. And Spirit, he will overwhelm. He'll take game number 1. GG. And that was a crazy build out of LunaSea. And again, I can see a world where that could have worked as well. Unfortunately, the proxy got scattered, so his reinforcements were delayed, the push was delayed, like everything was just a little bit later there for LunaSea, so it took a lot longer to really get underway, but definitely a lot of potential with that build. Unfortunately, that build feels really specialized, it feels really particular. What I mean by that, we're probably not going to see that again. Like, I would not expect to see that same build again in this series, and we'll see what other kind of builds we have up our sleeve here. LunaSea, what do you have for us? What do you got? Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready for some more LunaSea as we're going to be loading into Persephone for game number 2. Let us go. I see someone in our YouTube chat with the donate commands. Can I help you out? I might be able to. Bam. I think that link works. I hope so. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the blue Terran player. We have the Polish Terran leading the series 1-0 after a very chaotic game 1. He did survive the nonsense that was game 1, though. He made it. He made it. It is Spirit for ROC Esports. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have his opponents. Bottom left hand corner, we have the South Korean. Oh, but he's cannon rush. Let's go. We have the South Korean Protoss player. He's moving out with a cannon rush for Among Us 2 people. It is LunaSea. He's crazy, papi. Let's go. The cannon rush is upon us. We are setting up. We are setting up. We do have our 2 probes here being sent out. We have the first pylon on the low ground. Second probe moves into the high ground instead. Standard opener here out of Spirits. So far unawares as to what's going on. Cannon has been thrown down, and Spirit, he sees, he knows. He does spot the cannons. Oh, it does try to wall off. The boys are being pulled. He has to deny the high ground. And we'll see if he can. Again, all he needs to do is just take over control of his own base. Deny the high ground vision. As the cannon's almost done, pylon as well. There's still 2 probes in the main. And the cannon rush is continuing. Oh no! Oh, almost gets rounded. Almost. Oh no! 1 probe goes down. He gets 1. And he gets both. Yeah, he gets both probes. Ay, ay, ay. And can the cannons reach these SCVs? He defends. Yeah, with that Spirit, he will defend. He will hold. He shuts down the cannon in the main. He can focus on the pylon. He's losing D-birds, of course, so some damage is being done. And we have more probes. The cannon rush continues, but it's going to be difficult to keep going. There's already a bunker. There's already Marines. Like, cannons, they should never finish in the main. Not from this point forward. They shouldn't, but LunaSea's going to try. As the pylon goes down, rotate it back in. LunaSea going for his own gateway. Gateway's on the way. From here, I guess we go into Stargate, right? Into Skytoss, I would assume. Never mind. Never mind. So Cybercore into second gateway, so I would imagine into a depth harass, into regular depths. Oh, that's ambitious. Yeah, that's a little bit too ambitious here. Again, at this point, we've defended against a cannon rush. Like Spirit, he survives, he defends, takes down the final probe, free damage on the cannons. Remember, a 0 high ground vision, so LunaSea cannot attack, cannot shoot up. Cyclone's on the way. Cybercore is now done, but this is just so delayed. Going into warp gates, another gateway. And this should all be depowered. He's chronoing. And this is the 5th probe, by the way. The 5th probe is moving in. No, no, the adept is denied. Yo, Spirit, even intentionally keeping that pylon together. Did keep it alive. Going for the gateway. CC on the low ground. Cyclone moves out, and this is just a really rough start here for LunaSea. Again, as we mentioned before, when it came to the cannon rush, the win condition for Spirit was just to take control of his main. Just take over the main base, snipe both probes. He pulled it off in the end. Cyclone does catch the Zealots. Backup proxy on the way. Twilight Council as well into Dark Templar, I would imagine. Into DTs. We can maybe try to rush into the cold base, I suppose, but oh god. Here comes the Cyclone. Takes down the Adepts. There's nothing here. There's probes. There's workers to defend. Warp Gate is just about to finish. Probes are going down. The one Cyclone is popping up. Not like this. Hi. Yo, let's we are going for Dark Templar. I mean, it's one of the only ways to recover. Unfortunately, we have an orbital. We have soon to be. We have a Raven. There's already a Raven to defend. Cyclone can just be topped up. We have Glaives on the way as well. Spirit, he's all over this. Okay, now if LunaSea can snipe the Raven, if Spirit mules as he's doing right now, if the Raven gets sniped, then maybe we can get some damage done until there's enough energy for a scan. Ooh, a Cyclone goes down. There is like a way in somehow, but like as long as Spirit keeps that Raven alive, he's fine. Like he just has to keep it back. Now we get bunkers down, 2 bunkers on low ground. Spirit is secure. Just protect your Raven back, and you'll be fine. DT's warping in. We'll soon find out there's a Raven. Yep. Turrets are on the way. And now, of course, Spirit knows that there are Dark Templar, so he's securing himself. So just in case the Raven were to be sniped, now he's going to have a turret as well. So Spirit just dotting his I's, crossing his T's. LunaSea going for the gold. Makes the most sense. It's the only way to recover in this game is for the gold. But even then, it's just so late. It's such a late gold base. Is going for it. It's the only way. Oh. So it goes off. Nice connection. Dark Templar does distract. Oh god. Jesus. Tanks a punish. Nice setup there from Spirit. Very nice setup. We could try to force a weird base trade. I just realized that nothing was left at home and that the bunkers were salvaged. So that might have been like the best case here for LunaSea, is maybe to force a base trade. But even then, like the army's just, it's huge. Spirit, I mean. Missile goes up. Spirit slowly pushing forward. And from here, he's just going for the kill. He stims in. From here, he can stim. He can win. Adepts attempt to dive in. They take down one of the tanks. That's where he's just going for the main. Going for the Nexus even. Jesus. Tanks are going down. Nexus falls. From here, we just pick up. GG gets called. And Spirit, he will take the series 2-0. Taking down LunaSea. GG. The hell just happened? GG, well played. A shout out to Spirit, a special shout out to LunaSea as well. Again, LunaSea, he's typically a very aggressive, very cheesy, very cheeky player, and we saw that in full force this series. Game 1, we rushed into a 2-base all-in mass carrier, triple carrier mass adept, mass glaive adept out of LunaSea. In Game 2, going for a cannon rush into DTs into Ninja Base. Unfortunately, the cannon rush did fall on its face. As we saw, he just wasn't able to gain high ground vision, high ground control. The cannon rush was shut down pretty early as a result. It was just a shaky follow-up from there. But a shout to LunaSea for, for bringing the SOS to a HomeStory Cup, even though SOS is there as well. I'm sure they're bonding together as we speak. GG, well played. With that, Spirit, he will claim the series. And with that, we are now more than halfway through the group. Let's catch up. Let's catch up in the group. Let's figure out where we are and where we are headed. Let's go. As we can switch our scenes over. Oh, we actually have some catching up to do. Sorry, just have to refresh. Okay. So round 2 did conclude. Okay, from round 2, we had Showtime. Showtime, of course, he took down Mixu. We did cover that series. We did mention the other matchup as well. Baby Marine taking down Spirit 2-1. We had Jumi taking down LunaSea 2-1 as well, and that leads into round 3. And we are the first to wrap up. Spirit takes down LunaSea in a very intense and very chaotic and very unorthodox matchup. Let's go. Likewise, we have Showtime versus Jumi currently ongoing. I believe that's on the mainstream. And we have Baby Marine versus Mixu about to begin. So it looks like Baby Marine and Mixu, they're being held for a little bit here while Showtime and Jumi are underway. So we will soon jump into Baby Marine and Mixu up next. Looks like we're going to be casting another round 3 match. Okay. I believe the reason that this is happening is because we are ahead of time. You can see here we're like an hour ahead of schedule. So we are, or the organizers are more than happy to just to hold on to some matches and to delay some starts to get some more StarCraft. Let's go. Which means we should be able to get into Baby Marine versus Mixu. Beautiful. So we have 3 rounds left. We have 3 rounds remaining, but we are casting extra matches for these rounds. So because of that, we still have plenty of matches ahead of us. Plenty more StarCraft to go. Plenty. So far, I have been ignoring the standings actually. So far in the standings, we have Showtime and Baby Marine up top. We have Spirit not too far behind alongside Jumi, of course, as well. It's still a little bit early in the round, in the group, so it's a little bit hard to really say with confidence like who can make it through. Like Showtime is still the heavy favorite, don't get me wrong, but again, Baby Marine causing some upsets. Can Spirit recover? Will Baby Marine lose his place here? Can Jumi pop off? It's possible. It's possible. Is Baby Marine Ranger's brother? Yes. Yes. They're brothers. They're brothers. LunaSea hasn't played one standard game yet, all cheese. That's the kind of player he is. It's very cheesy, very aggressive. But for now, we are going to be going on a short break. It looks like we are waiting for a little bit longer here before we do start Mixu versus Baby Marine. So we're going to be going on a short break. And when we come back, we'll have our next match. We'll have our next series. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon after the break. See you soon. Bye. See you soon.